This is Keith from WinkSound. Today I'm going to talk about sonic cohesion. When you think sonic cohesion, I want you to think balance, because that's exactly what we're talking about here. Now, depending upon the context, it can refer to a bunch of different things. It can refer to between the blend of all the sounds that you hear on a song, the blend of songs on an album, or the mixture of instrumentation on a song if you're an arranger, so to speak. So it really depends upon your role. Now, how do you get that sense of sonic cohesion within your mix? Well, even before that red light is on, what microphone are you using? Think about it. If you use the same microphone to mic up all your instruments, let's say you got a traditional rock setup, drums, bass, guitar, and vocals. If you use the same microphone to record all those instruments, your mix is going to most likely sound muddy in the end. Now, that's because each instrument has its own frequency range that it speaks to. And then on top of that, the microphone that you use has its own frequency response. And you want to take these things into account before you start engineering a project. Now also, some instruments actually sound muddy to begin with, and you want to listen to your sound sources and to make sure that you're not going to encounter those problems, because you don't want to worry about that later on when you're trying to mix, and you don't want to have to drastically EQ certain things. For example, some acoustic guitars just naturally sound muddy. So how do you get that sense of sonic cohesion within your album or your demo? Well, you're probably going to want the same tonal characteristics, and you want the same average volume. Now, tonal characteristics, that kind of relies on your engineering and how you mix it as well. So you're going to be EQing things using compression and adjusting all the levels. And then when it comes to your average volume, that's just your overall compression on your master fader, which you can see your output just by looking at the fader. It should be very simple for you to do that. And also, if you want to get mastered, your mastering engineer can help you with that as well, making sure that your album flows all naturally and has the same average volume. Now, in the end, it really just depends upon you. You know, if you want to speak to different markets and different genres and use avant-garde marketing techniques for every single song, you're probably not going to get that same tonal quality for every single one of your works. But that's alright, right? You know, because the best thing about music is that it's all just whatever you want to do. There are no rules. A lot of producers will try to tell you that there's, you know, a set list of things that you need to do in order to make your music sell. But it doesn't have to be that way. So once again, this is Keith from WinkSound, and keep on performing, keep on writing, keep on mixing, and have a good one.
Join the conversation by following WinkSound on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube to keep up with everything you need to know about music and audio technology.